This video that I'm doing today is replacing the automatic vacuum powered 4-wheel drive hub on your F250, F350 Power Stroke diesel. This is the new hub I got, my old one from Ford. There's a needle bearing that's right inside of here. Ran drive grease whatever and the needle bearing split and the whole hub just went to like shit, just shredded everything. So replacement cost from Ford of this is $293 to replace this hub. So I'm going to show you how to change it out today. The only tool you're going to need is a Torx 25 bit to remove the 3 holes or screws here, and then you're set. This is the old hub here. Like I said, it got shredded, so in order to prevent further damage to the truck driving it, I just broke out the plastic tabs here and removed all the gears and everything else and put the cover back on. I didn't want to risk any damage to the splines or to the rest of the hub itself. If you damage that bearing housing, it's super expensive. It's like $700. Right now we're going to go outside and we're going to brake clean the inside of the hub out, try to get metal filings out and blow it out with air before we stick this brand spanking new hub in, because for $300 we don't want to end up wrecking it. What I failed to notice, I don't know if you can see it, but where the snap ring is, when the wheel hub came apart, the bearing inside there actually got shredded. So now I got to pull the whole wheel hub assembly off and press that bearing out and put a brand spanking new one in. So almost ready to remove the whole hub assembly, change the bearing out. In my previous video, remember I said the snap ring's really hard to get out? The tool you need, or I use, is a snap-on, and its number is SRP 69000A. This tool works great for getting in there, because as you can see, you gotta go way deep in that hub to pull it out. So if you're doing this job, like I said, snap ring pliers are a must. Make sure you have the proper pair, and this is the set you need. It works perfect. So here it is, the hub's gone. Definitely gotta clean that up. The bearing's totally worn out. You can see, just spins super freely. You could feel it kind of rub. Yeah, it wouldn't be too much longer this bearing would have took out. Probably would have took out my axle shaft and it would have been super expensive to fix. So now we're gonna swap those bearings out. So that's the bearing that I took out. I'll bring it up close so you can see how the plastic shiv has worn away. You can see the rollers inside. Here's the new one I'm going to stick in. Well, it's not new, but it's from the previous wheel bearing that I took out. There it is on the floor. Good thing I didn't throw it out, so I'm just going to put this bearing back in there, and it's going to buy me time. So that's what we're going to do for now. So here there's the bearings installed. What you want to use is a seal bearing driver. What I did is I flipped it around so the full surface spreads out across the whole bearing. Because the last thing you want to do is pound on the sides, and then you'll damage like little balls inside, and your bearing actually wear out super fast. So spread the weight out throughout the whole bearing. Gently tap it down till you get to the snap ring groove. Put the snap ring back in, and you're golden. Snap rings back in, and now we are ready to put the whole bearing housing back in. And then we don't have to worry about problems afterwards. What I just used here is the stuff called Sensor Safe Black RTV gasket maker. It should help, because last thing we want to do is not do all this work and have like a vacuum leak or something, then the hub definitely will not engage. So hopefully this will help out. So here we are now, snap rings back in, calipers back on, brakes, everything's on, ABS line's already in. It's cold outside, it's like -10. Only thing left to do is put the hub on, put the tires back on, take it out for a spin, test it. So here we are, all done and finished, just ready to test it out and see how well it works. Didn't take that long. I have all the proper tools, so start to finish, including filming, took me 1.5 hours. So that's in the -10 weather in the cold Canadian winter, so that's not bad at all. So only thing left now is to test it out and try it out.